Prepare for a seismic shift in the world of tech hiring. President Trump is now planning to introduce a staggering $100,000 application fee for every H-1B worker visa, according to a White House official. If implemented, this move would dramatically impact the technology industry, which has long depended on talented professionals, especially those from India and China. But here's where things get especially heated. Is this step a justified protection of American jobs, or an unnecessary barrier to innovation? Under this new initiative, expected to be unveiled via a presidential proclamation as soon as Friday, foreign skilled workers seeking H-1B visas will be blocked from entering the US unless their employers pay the dramatically higher fee. Although details remain scarce, such as precisely who will be subject to the new charge and the system for collecting it, the announcement has already ignited fierce debate. The H-1B visa program is a linchpin for the tech sector, with more than 70% of its recipients hailing from India. Top US tech employers, from Amazon and Microsoft to Meta platforms, rely heavily on these visas to hire the world's best software engineers, data scientists, and other professionals. For instance, in just the first half of 2025, Amazon received over 10,000 approved H-1B applications, while Microsoft and Meta each surpassed 5,000. Smaller firms and startups, however, fear being priced out entirely, while industry giants might simply absorb the cost. And this is the part most people miss. The fee isn't just another administrative hurdle. It could fundamentally reshape who gets to compete in America's technology race. Proponents of the H-1B program, like Tesla CEO Elon Musk, argue that the US must continue attracting top global talent to stay at the forefront of innovation. Venture capitalist Didi Das echoed this sentiment on X, warning that deterring skilled immigrants could diminish America's economic dynamism. Controversially, opponents, including some American tech workers, counter that H-1B visas are a lever for companies to sidestep US talent and depress wages. Their view, raising the application cost could finally level the playing field for domestic workers who feel pushed aside. Let's not forget, last year alone, Indians filled 71% of all approved H-1B jobs, with Chinese nationals trailing at nearly 12%. Government data also reveal that most H-1B jobs relate to computing, but demand extends to sectors like engineering, education, and healthcare. So why now? Trump has made no secret of his intention to overhaul US immigration, cracking down not just on undocumented entry, but also on legal pathways. This $100,000 fee is arguably the centerpiece of his administration's renewed effort to restrict temporary work visas and reshape the rules for both companies and foreign professionals. A crucial point of contention: is the government legally allowed to impose such a hefty fee? Critics like American Immigration Council's Aaron Reiklin-Melnick argue the law only lets authorities recoup the cost of processing applications, not use fees as de facto policy deterrents. Sound off! Does this overstep the bounds of executive authority, or is it a smart, overdue reform? For context, H-1B applicants now pay only a minor lottery entry charge, plus several additional fees totaling several $1,000s. Expenses almost always covered by employers. H-1B visas are temporary, typically lasting 3 to 6 years, with 65,000 annual visas available and another 20,000 set aside for those with advanced degrees. Will such a jump in cost lead to fewer skilled workers or simply weed out smaller, less resourceful companies? The potential fallout is already visible on Wall Street. Shares of Cognizant, Infosys, and Wipro, all firms deeply reliant on H-1B visas, have dipped more than 2% since the announcement. And let's introduce a final layer of controversy. Could such a hardline stance push top-tier talent to friendlier shores like Canada, where tech companies are eager to welcome them? So what do you think? Is this a bold move to protect the American workforce, or a costly blunder that will drive innovation elsewhere? Should the US raise barriers this high, or is talent itself the best investment? Let us know your take in the comments below. Is this policy a necessary wake-up call, or a self-inflicted setback for American industry?